Hey, how's it going? I'm sorry I'm late, by the way, just to let everybody know. Sorry about that, but we're gonna get it going right now. So today we're gonna learn about outer space, okay? Alright, so outer space, it's the physical universe beyond Earth's atmosphere. So there is a vast amount of emptiness, but there's many planets and stars that in outer space. There's also asteroids and comets that travel throughout space. Asteroids are rocks that are just traveling through outer space at a high rate of speed. They're very fast, and you don't want to get in the way of one of those. Okay, there's two types of planets, alright? There's terrestrial planets, which consist of rock and solid matter. And Earth is where you live at, where we live on Earth. That is a rock and solid matter planet. Secondly, these are the bigger planets. They're gas planets. They're the biggest planets in the solar system. They consist of a mixture of gases such as hydrogen and helium, and do have a small rocky core. And so we'll go and take a look at some of these planets, alright? Alright, here we go. Go and let's look at that. Alright, so right here we got, that is Jupiter, okay? And you see that big red spot right there? That is where all the hurricanes are. It's a lot of hurricanes. I mean, it's one strong hurricane that's lasted for years and years and years. Okay? Then this one right here with the white, that is Uranus. Alright? And Jupiter, and in fact, Jupiter is the biggest planet in our solar system, actually. Okay, then the third one is Neptune. And then there's Saturn, which has a ring around it, which is really cool, I thought, as a kid. Okay? The next we're going to look at terrestrial planets, and those usually are closer to the sun. In fact, I think all four of them are closest to the sun. Alright, so first we have Mercury right here. Okay? Now I'm sure y'all can guess what that is. That's Earth. Alright? And then that would be Mars, which we're actually trying to go to Mars pretty soon here. We're trying to get people there, which is pretty awesome, I think. And because it's a climate where we could live on, we could build like a bubble where people could live on there, which is awesome. I don't know if I would want to leave Earth, but you know, maybe. Okay, then we have Mercury. No, that's Venus. That's Venus. So this is Mercury right here, and then that's Venus. Okay. So Venus, it's really hot there. The Mercury is the closest to the sun. That's the closest planet to the sun right there. So what is a star? All right. So a star. What do you think a star is? Probably the sun, right? That's the closest star we have to Earth. That's the most familiar we have as far as knowing what stars are. And it gives the Earth light and energy to survive off of. And there are many stars in the universe, and we see them at night all the time. And then stars are made up of gases and are held together by its own gravity. So you know what gravity is? So gravity would be like, if I drop this right here, this paper, this silverware, see? That is gravity right there. Bam. Okay. Alright, y'all want to take a look at the sun and stars? Let's go. Okay. So here's the stars right here at night. And if you live in the country or ever been in the country at night, you'll know what that looks like. It's very beautiful. You can see the Milky Way if you're really into the country. And then that would be the sun right there. Very bright orange ball of fire, pretty much. And that's actually a storm during the sun. The sun during a storm, a solar storm that happened at the sun that one of our satellites got an image of, which is really cool. Okay. So, the weather on these planets. You know, Earth is very livable climates. You know, it's what we're used to. But it can be hot or cold depending on where you are in the Earth. You know, if you're in Antarctica, you're gonna be freezing your butt off. You know, or in Alaska, it's really cold, or Canada. Anywhere in the Arctic Circle, kind of. But it's livable. You know, you can can bundle up, wear hoodies like this, you know, you can do what you need to do to survive. And you have heaters and stuff like that. And then when it's hot, of course you have air conditioning, and the hotter, more south you get, the hotter it is. Closer to the equator, the hotter it is. So, I mean, it does get cold in the south. Like, Texas can get pretty cold. Like right now it's cold. And then, okay. And then Mars, it can be very pleasant during the day. So it's about kind of the same as Earth, 80 degrees. But at night, you gotta hunker down because it gets to 200 below. That's cold. That's really cold. In fact, one of the closest the Earth has been is like 129 below, and that was in Antarctica. So it's kind of far from that. All right, and Venus, it's very hot because of the atmosphere that it has. It's like a greenhouse effect. All the, I think, hydrogen gets trapped into the atmosphere, so it's like a greenhouse, and it's about 900 degrees every day. All right, and Jupiter, it is it's like there's a big red spot, and it takes up as much space as 2 Earths, which is crazy. But it's like a constant hurricane in that red spot. So you better not try to vacation there, you're gonna get blown away. Neptune, it's pretty cold, it's windy, so you gotta bundle up because the average temperature is about minus 353 degrees. So pretty much you would freeze if you decided to live there. Like, you would go there and you would just, like, you know, freeze up. You'd be done. It'd be like Mr. Freeze and Batman, you know what I mean? Okay. Then Mercury, it's a close planet to the sun, so y'all are probably thinking, well, that's meaning that's gonna mean it's hot. It's very hot. So they'll do like Dallas, Texas times 100, you know, and you're gonna melt away. Saturn, you might want to build a strong house because it is very windy if you want to live there. It's ranging from 200 to 1,000 miles per hour as far as the wind goes, which is it's very windy. And Uranus, it's very cold there. Very strong winds, much like Saturn. Saturn is actually pretty cold too itself. So and all those planets that are away from the sun tend to be cold. Okay. And there used to be a planet named Pluto. I mean, it's still there, but they took away as a planet. They reclassified it, so because it was too small or too far away from Earth. But that's it. That is outer space. That's our solar system. The solar system is a part of the universe that has like a sun as a matter of living, like as far as so the sun can make living things happen, pretty much. So each solar system has a different star in it, different stars, and there's many solar systems out there. The galaxy is huge. We're gonna learn way more about that later, how really big it is. Fun fact though, if you try to go to the moon, which the moon is a solid rock core that travels around the Earth, it orbits the Earth, and it affects our gravitational pull and like tides in the ocean, how far the water goes in, how far it goes out. But if you go to the moon, it would take you 165 days to drive there, going 60 miles an hour. So that's pretty intense. That's a long way. So you got to think about how far. Say you remember, like, you know, you're in a car with the parents and you are driving. It takes you an hour to get somewhere. Well, times that, like multiply that by millions. That's how long you would be in the car to go to the moon. So you better use the restroom before you leave. All right. Anyways, that is a fun fact. And the sun, you know, it looks so close, but it is so far away. It is ridiculous how far away it is. Like, you can't wrap your head around how far the sun is. I think it was to travel there would take 5 years or something like that. It's crazy. But anyways, that's my lesson today, and I hope we learn a lot during our activity. We're gonna be making our own planets using coffee filters. Y'all gonna tell me some characteristics about these planets that you want to make, and it'll be fun, and hope y'all enjoy it. Thank you.